This is 30 things that only 1% of the people can do. This ought to be kind of interesting. Remember, like, subscribe, and post what you would like to see. I'm always interested in seeing the things that other people think are funny or interesting. Thank you.
Everyone, a simple exercise like this every morning is all you need to feel fantastic.
So you definitely double jointed.
Done with your warm-up already? Then let's go meet some more unique people from around the world. Tom Hardy is certainly a brilliant actor, but we kinda get the feeling that this girl would have been better suited for the role of Venom in the second movie.
You think?
And the following video was made specifically for those who pride themselves on being able to reach their nose with their tongue. You don't know anything about accuracy if you haven't seen these two in action.
Yeah, right.
If you're curious, you can try any trick in their arsenal, except this one. Your partner won't be too happy if you fail. Want to know how you can get those biceps? It's simple. You just have to skate on roller skates while standing on your hands. Over the years, Mirko Hansen has perfected this unusual skill to such an extent that he performs stunts way cooler than many ordinary rollers. The guy even made it into the Guinness Book of Records by covering a distance of 50 meters on his hands in just 8.5 seconds.
Wow, that is crazy.
This girl was born with an extra finger on her hand. You may say that this is not so unusual, but you haven't seen where exactly it is.
Wow. Must be hard to wear gloves.
Oh my God! Oyster Lays!
Chef Boy Bones can bulge his eyes so much that he hopes to set a world record.
Oh my God! More soda! Woo! Woo! Oh my God! Unicorn lollipop! Woo! Woo!
We've got footage straight out of Sherwood Forest, although not even Robin Hood could do that. Wait, hitting the disc isn't the most impressive thing yet. How about a tiny mint?
She's freaking good.
Bruce Lee finally seems to have a worthy successor. To be honest, though, we don't recall the master himself being capable of doing this.
That takes a lot of arm strength. Wow. Not 2 fingers. Well, technically 4 fingers.
Do you have any idea how strong your fingers have to be for that? There's probably only been one guy like that in history.
And that's him.
Just take our word for it that very few people can do this, so please don't try to repeat it. Or at least not in front of other people in the cafe like this guy. Gravity is nothing for this strong man, but you don't know the main secret of his trick yet. This dude's imposing speech makes it clear that he's about to do something cool, but he's not really the main character here. can take off the blindfold, Gambit. We know it's you. Meet Isaiah Acosta. He's one of the few rappers who raps in sign languages and one of the few people unlucky enough to be born without a lower jaw. But despite this, the guy is pretty optimistic. He has many followers on social media, shoots TikToks, and shares moments of his everyday life. Kudos! Sometimes your genes can go bananas. This Chinese woman, for example, has one leg that stopped growing and remained about half as long as the other one. Of course, this can be challenging, but as you can see, she tries to keep up and live her life to the fullest. While we're all living in 2021, this dude's enjoying the future.
If I present my RFID tag, the door opens.
So a ton of people are asking me how I took a brand new TikTok account from 3 followers. We're in a market where nobody...
He equipped the furniture in his house with special sensors and implanted a chip in his hand. Now he uses it to open cabinets, nightstands, and even his own bus.
And unlocks my bus. Locks my bus. Unlocks my bus. The in my hand unlocks my bus since I installed this box.
This woman's story is yet another confirmation that genetic traits or acquired physical features don't necessarily have to affect your everyday life. Mercedes was born with a rare hereditary disease, neurofibromatosis, which causes tumors to grow on nerves. So, she has a beautiful family, 2 daughters, 3 grandchildren, and a very positive attitude. You have to admit, there really aren't many people like that in the world. Ooh, this video is perfect for those who are having a snack right now. By the way, the girl is challenging everyone. If you can do the same, don't forget to film it. If this guy did that in front of his neighbor Sharpay, the dog would probably think he was one of his kind. Okay, you probably want an explanation. This guy's hand has really been that way since birth. It probably adds to his troubles, but he treats his peculiarity with such humor that it just makes you smile. We don't know when this ability can come in handy, but it looks pretty impressive.
But this technique will allow you to drink anything in one ginormous sip.
This guy tells us that the trick isn't that hard to learn. However, if you've ever choked on water, you probably won't like this idea. According to statistics, only about 1% of the world's population are ambidextrous, and there are even fewer people who can create paintings with both hands simultaneously. Colin Dark is one of them.
That's amazing.
Empiezo yo. Tengo menos colágeno. Nací con menos colágeno y mi cuerpo tampoco lo produce, ya que tengo Ehlers-Danlos y puedo dislocarme los brazos y hasta dislocarme el ojo.
As you can imagine, this guy has something to impress the public. His stage name is Chikel, and he suffers from Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which causes hypermobility of the joints and excessive elasticity of the skin. But he turned this feature to his advantage. Chikel ended up becoming a clown, and in 2014, he even went on tour with legendary clown and physician Patch Adams.
Wow.
What does this girl have in common with a snake? You're about to find out. If you manage to dodge in time. Remember this guy? Here he is now. He's no longer a villain and found a new hobby, whipping plastic cups with surgical precision.
Wow.
This footage will make you hesitate whether pool is just a game or a unique art.
Wow. That's awesome.
You've probably seen guys who can bend to fit into a small box. Believe it or not, this isn't such an abnormal flexibility. But you won't be able to unsee this. Yeah, this video made our hips ache too.
Like this. Like this. My cat socks are pretty sweet. I can do it with this leg too. I can push them underneath my rib cage, down to my other leg, both sides, my rib cage. Yeah.
Don't worry, it'll be fine in a minute. We strongly advise you not to repeat after this girl if your ears are not as soft as baby's ears. Otherwise, you might end up looking like those MMA fighters.
It's not working. Here we go. There we go.
Many brands offer split-toe shoes, but this guy is probably one of the few people who buy them for comfort, not fashion.
All right, that was pretty great. Subscribe, like, comment. Till next time.